at the end of the night, Malik Cunningham is the next Lamar Jackson. So I don't know if Mac and Zappy even matter. Because his Cunningham kid, he might get in week 2 and just never look back. And I'm here for it. I love it. We should put in 4 tight ends, Ramondre Stevenson and Cunningham, and run the read option up and down the fucking field.
Well, especially if you got that good of a defense. You run the ball, go ahead and bury the clock, and then have your defense get off the field. You're in a good spot. You can win some very boring games. Who cares? We're winning.
Yes.
With that being said, 259 picks in this last draft. Okay?
That's right.
I think there was a long snapper or 2 drafted.
Yeah.
One of them might not make the team.
Sure.
Okay, that is like 7th round. I was picked 222. Didn't even know how to fucking punt. Was drafted to punt. Like, hey, your potential could be a good punter. Now, Bill Polian's a Hall of Famer. Obviously, he saw something that I didn't fully comprehend as the only punter in the history of the NFL that couldn't touch my fucking toes. And you still draft me. Like, I appreciate that. But everybody knows that was just like a throwaway.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, if it's whatever. 259 picks in that draft last year. Malik Cunningham was not drafted.
No.
So somehow this guy is an undrafted free agent that Bill Belichick finds. And in the 4th quarter of the first preseason game, he gets an opportunity to play quarterback, electrifies everything. Game was a little bit of a dud. A little bit of a dud. Preseason game. Then he comes in. You see all the massholes like, oh! Look at the score, 20-3 with 6 minutes left in the game. Massholes still in abundance at Gillette Stadium with that Jumbotron looking glorious. And those who stayed got to witness a dog. This dude had his fucking helmet ripped off. Actually, at one point, it was like, my eye. Yeah, my eye.
The hell?
The ref was like, did you get a concussion? He was like, no, I got my helmet I got the back of my helmet to my eye.
Yeah. Me in my eye.
Tell me how that happens in this league or whatever. And that guy's definitely not going to make the team. The guy that just tackled somebody by the face. Not supposed to be in the NFL. But he gets up, very next play. How you doing? Keep it moving. Strike!
Oh, what a ball.
Would have been a tud.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, though, because what Malik Cunningham would go on to do is shake it off, shake it off, and then lead the team down, score a touchdown with this 9-yard scamper where he runs a guy, can't bring me down.
That guy's not making sense.
So then, there's a lot of guys on the field right there, 4th quarter, first preseason game, minute 54 left, that are not going to be in the NFL.
Right.
So we are certainly
safety who
we are certainly judging him against players that aren't NFL. That guy just got shook out of his shoes. He's not even going to be playing the XFL. That guy's going to be selling insurance, but he had a great football career, pal.
Yeah,
You're in an NFL camp.
Way to go, Hampton.
You're in an NFL camp. I mean, maybe he'll be able to work his way back, but that's going to be tough to get over in the film room. And when they're judging who's going to make the team, who's not going to make the team, well, I can't pick the guy that literally fell down for Malik Cunningham, right? Can't do that.
Can't do it.
Yeah, he's gone. Keep your feet under you. Not athletic enough, they'll say he's gone. Even though he's probably a great football player, he's in the fucking NFL. People need to remember that for a preseason game. But reality is, Malik Cunningham had a touchdown run in college that Gumpy showed me last night. He broke 7 tackles.
Unreal.
Ran for like 165 yards in this one play. Scored a touchdown. Has more rushing touchdowns than Lamar Jackson did at Louisville. Now, he was not a Heisman player at Louisville this past season. And everybody says his arm is doo-doo. He threw a strike right there with an NFL ball. Maybe the ball was too small for him. Maybe he needed a little bit bigger ball. But I don't know how every team passes on him 7 times that has a draft pick with that one play that I saw him at Louisville.
Yeah.
But now here's Bill Belichick, super genius, just found another guy, and I guess they gave him a massive signing bonus.
Yeah, he got $200K signing guaranteed right off the bat, and I believe it was a 3-year deal and just not at quarterback, too. He's been playing wide receiver in training camp as well.
Yeah, which was my immediate thought after watching him. It's like, okay, here we go. This is Bill Belichick's next Julian Edelman. Here it is. I assume Malik can catch. He seems to be an incredible athlete. Now, will he be able to pick up what Julian Edelman was to do as a Kent State quarterback, and then he gets to the Patriots, he becomes a special teamer, a safety, a wide receiver, a quarterback at different times, goes on to have an incredible career, and one of the greatest catches in the history of football.
For sure.
That one that was
Atlanta.
So me just saying, well, he's going to put the Julian Edelman package is obviously me saying that, this guy would just be able to be Julian Edelman. Not everybody is going to be able to be Julian Edelman, but with what Bill Belichick was watching last night, you have to think that his brain was like, remember what and Bill O'Brien's like, yeah, I do remember. And I assume Malik is going to be at least given a great opportunity to be a part of that offense when it's all said and done. And that's the 4th quarter of the first preseason game that happens.
Yes.
Congrats to the undrafted free agent player who in the first preseason game, 4th quarter, proves pretty much to everybody, like, Yeah, guy's supposed to be on the roster, supposed to be on the team. That can happen the rest of the weekend. We need to keep our eyes out for those situations. Another guy that's a Patriots guy is an undrafted free agent that they give $200,000 guaranteed to, which is more than like 5th, 6th, 7th, 4th rounders are making. But he didn't get drafted by anybody. 259 picks. Malik Cunningham out of Louisville. He had more rushing touchdowns than Lamar Jackson in Louisville. Couldn't throw the ball worth a fuck is what the internet said about him. I didn't watch a lot of Louisville last year. I apologize for that. Go Cards. But this guy lit it up last night, and now we're just assuming he's going to have a role in the offense because Bill Belichick saw this and has had a lot of success with guys who are former quarterbacks in college, who are great athletes, who seemingly are just footballers, which this guy is. When he gets his head almost ripped off, decapitated at the 45-yard line, he goes, what the fuck? Then he gets up, makes another play, leads him all the way down to a touchdown. How does he not get drafted? And what do you think Bill Belichick was thinking while watching this guy?
He had to, I mean, Bill has to just, he got a touchdown dropped right here, too. First off, that should have been a great highlight for him. I felt for him on that one. And honestly, watch his reaction. I like that he didn't freak out and lose his mind and, like, throw his hands up. Like, what are you doing? You got to catch that. I like that he had a good reaction, too, as a young kid because he knows how big a deal it is if he would have thrown a touchdown there.
Well, and bounces back, drives him down, scores a touchdown. He thought it was coming. Here we go. Now, all right, let's get in here and let's run some people over. Let's not go down. Let's into the end zone to make this thing 20-9. 154 left in the fourth quarter. Massholes celebrating all around. Offensive lineman saying, I'm not spiking the ball. I don't know if Bill Belichick wants me to do that.
Nice little pass off. That left tackle and guard had a nice pass off on the little
25's effort at the goal line makes me sick.
Did you see Buddy just get shook out of his actual shoes right bang, down?
There,
that's not effort, though, Diggs. He was
25's right there.
You know these guys are scared to death of getting targeting calls, too.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right there.
I don't know. Guy ripped off a helmet.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of these
guys...
He
knew he didn't have a chance, yeah.
I don't think a lot of these guys are thinking about targeting calls or anything else at the end of these preseason games. I think
they're so tired. They're so tired. They're just trying to survive.
Probably.
Did you see that guy just rip his helmet all the way off his head?
Straight off. I was watching it live. Like, this is awesome.
This guy's not...
I love that he popped up.
And then did you think to yourself immediately, that guy's not going to be in the NFL? Ooh. Okay, sweet. If you don't even know to let go of that thing, like you're probably not going to make a lot of good decisions. Who knows? Maybe you'll be able to learn how to do that in the XFL moving forward.